Animals, they stay hidden. We live our busy lives out, in the cities, and yet these animals are helping keep the balance in nature. And as far as we know, perhaps we hope we're wrong, but as far as we know, Macho B was the last jaguar in the United States from amongst many jaguars that used to range from the East Coast to the West Coast, from the Appalachian Mountains to the San Francisco Bay Area. This animal was reduced to Macho B, and now he is gone. It's a terrible event for us. I know that everybody here is very sad. I think what we need to do is look towards the future. Thankfully, there are still places where the jaguar can cross over from Mexico, although those are diminishing because of the border wall. We need to ensure that jaguars can continue to come back. We need to protect any other jaguars that are still there who have remained hidden. We need to ensure that the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service no longer hands out permits like candy to so-called take jaguars, whether for ill-considered research purposes that don't take into consideration the risks, or for purposes of killing other animals that may inadvertently kill jaguars. We need to ensure that instead the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service has a comprehensive plan to recover the endangered jaguar. So there's far more than 1, 2, or 3 jaguars wandering around in our backcountry, the last refugees from the pogrom against the species. We need to ensure that their homes are protected, so we can't have developments and all kinds of mines and other intrusions that will gradually squeeze any last few jaguars away from their homes. That protected landscape will be critical habitat. The Bush administration made a decision not to protect the critical habitat of jaguars, not to develop a comprehensive scientific-based recovery plan for jaguars. We have a new administration in place that is reviewing all the nefarious decisions by the Bush administration. Let's have them reverse this before the Center for Biological Diversity's court case commences on March 23rd in Tucson. Why should public money be spent on a an illegitimate decision that was not based on science and not based on the law? People are demanding that Macho B not have died in vain, that those last few jaguars that may be across the border or maybe still in the mountains of Arizona and New Mexico, that those animals have a different fate, that they be allowed to find mates, to have kittens, so that for centuries into the future there will be spotted cats hidden along our washes in our mountains, keeping the balance on our public lands. And thank you everybody for coming here to show your support for Macho, for the other jaguars that still need our support. I want to encourage you to make a